Hello and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. My name is Spanj. We're still on Alpha 9.5. Well, Eliana trying to figure out Unity 2018.1. We seem to be bouncing from 9.6 to 9.5 again. Hopefully they can get it sorted soon and we can get the nice new Unity engine upgrade. Should it make things look a lot sharper and fix a lot of those old bugs that we've been putting up with. So what I've done a bit of stuff off camera, mostly boring stuff like digging and laying a few 100,000 blocks. So as you can see, I have dug out the main CV hangar cavern thing here, and it's big enough to fit the old short hauler FTO2 nicely and snugly inside. I want to make this hangar a little bit nicer. I don't want to just build another box around it like I did with the HV hangar. I'm going to tart the HV hangar up a little bit as well, but I kind of want to keep this thing looking like a cavern kind of thing. If I my drone, you can see how it looks at the moment. I kind of want to keep that sort of natural look, you know, but I want it to look supported, like it has been properly dug out and you know, supported by sort of truss and stuff like that. Put a little tower up here made of combat steel. I'm going to put a missile turret or something on there and another one over there. I'm friendly with the Xerax now, so I'm pretty sure I can put turrets up and not get attacked by the drones. But before I put turrets up, I just want one more tower over there somewhere, and then I don't know, we'll figure it out. But I got a load of ideas, but I don't know how far I'm going to get with them basically before Alpha 10 drops and we have to start all over again. So we're going to do what we can. In here, what I want to do is I've got myself lined up a bunch of truss blocks, and some concrete blocks are producing as well. From for some reason the base turned itself off. I think I might have hit the power key by accident. I don't know, but yeah, it was off. And I was like, why is it not producing any blocks? Anyway, it was. Or it would have been if I had power on. So I'm going to build up some stuff around the sides, essentially, and but I'm not going to cover these walls up entirely. Let's get the drone out because I want to do the front first of all, because I think that's probably the trickiest to get right. So I need, basically, if you look at it from this angle, you can clearly see the nose of the STO2 sticks out a fair old way. I don't mind the nose sticking out a little bit, but I probably want to cover it up to about, I'd say about there, which is just in front of the bridge. Yeah, no, there will be fine. So this line, let's bring this up, and then I want to arch it over to match the cavern. Okay, so let's put this one over here as well. Could probably do symmetry mode. It might be a better choice. Go down that bit of rock, it's right in the way there. Okay, so there we go, that's what we wanted. Let's bring these up to the same height, at least. Right, now let's put some symmetry on. So, symmetry, I might have to test this symmetry to see, obviously that's symmetry with the hauler, but I don't know if that's symmetry with, well, I've buried it in the rock, so I don't know. If I place one there, no. Okay, so we need to go over a bit, like that maybe. Place one there. There we go. Now we're on. Now we're on. Okay, good. Short of actually counting blocks, it's slightly difficult to tell. Right, there we go. Okay. So I want this to kind of be like about 3 blocks deep, not overly deep wall, just as a sort of almost like a symbolic entrance to the cavern here. And then I'm going to use a mixture of truss and concrete over the rest of it. So now I want to start curving this around to the top of the cavern. So what do we do? Get this magical one. Spin it around. And then this one. We don't need an amazingly deep curve. can. Just do sort of, I don't know how to describe it. One layer of each, I guess. So what I mean by that is, at this point, I would use the 45-degree block. Well, that 45-degree block. There. And then we start working our way up to basically the ceiling, but not really the ceiling. Sorry. So, there. There. And then we're back to normal blocks. We should be able to join that up. Nice. And there we go. We got like a symbolic entrance to the cavern here. But I'm not going to continue that all the way along. This little hole here, I'm going to fill this in. At least until that sort of line of blocks disappears anyway. And then this here, I'm going to put that into the wall. About there. That's going to go over to the other side, isn't it? Because of symmetry. So I can just get rid of these because they don't really work. That side. Okay. Okay. So this is where then we do some truss work. And hopefully this will make it look kind of supported. But I'm only going to do truss every other block. I'm just going to do it into... Does that poke out the other side? A little bit. A little bit. I mean, when you got something like that, you can just swap it for maybe a slope block instead. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get in there now. Yeah. So it doesn't poke through. You can see it looks like it's properly connected there, but it's not. And then maybe we'll do a slopes this way for that. And again, I want it to come all the way through, just up enough to meet with the natural wall, and then maybe we can use a triangle corner. Finish that off there. So on this side, you can see obviously symmetry mode is no longer really serving us. It served us for the entrance, but it's not really serving us for anything else. So I'm just going to go turn it off now. Let's get rid of all of this, because that isn't working at all. A whole different line of truss blocks. Now, I think what I'll do, just quickly, before I lay this side of truss blocks, is just make sure that I can still get a short hauler in and out. Slightly worried about that corner there, clipping this arch, so let's jump into short hauler and make sure we can actually get in and out. I had a lot of trouble when I dug this out, actually getting the short hauler to get in, because there was this tiny fleck of goddamn ground that had been left over in midair. It took me ages to find it, even with symmetry mode on. Right, get out. Please get out. I can't really move it over any further. So there's an annoying thing, because these like blocks are bigger than they appear. Oh yes, there we go. There we go. Okay, it's good. Upside. It's snug. It's definitely snug. But it's good. We can get in, we can get out. It might not be pretty, it might not be elegant. Just sort of bash everything on the way in or out, but it works. It works. Okay, that's good. The short order, we've actually backed it up a little bit more now, so that actually looks really good. Okay, You can see how the rock coming through this here. I think I want to maintain that kind of look where the rock is. It looks natural. Right, okay. So, a bit more trussing to do. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bury these guys into the rock, and then I'm going to put some across the top as well. Yeah, right. So, if I actually run a line of concrete along the top rather than truss, actually. So, we got any more concrete? Yeah, just a bit. Run. I could say hopefully that's supported, but really not. Can I, you know, can you just like, damn, you're being a right little bitch today, aren't you? And normally, nope, okay. Normally if I embed some of the rocks into the ceiling there, it supports it. It's clearly not playing ball today. I might need to God mode this a little bit, just to get it. Let's see if I can do it one more time with the drone. You see how it's like, if I hold control, no, because I can't get physically high enough with the drone. Oh, maybe. I should put it into the ceiling, which then should support it. Let's go to structural integrity. Yeah, you see how it's still green? It's because it's supported in the ceiling. Right, if I do that, it stays green. Right, there we go, that's what I wanted. Okay, that's nice and bright green. And then it goes a bit dark over here, but we're already there, so that's fine. Good. Now, all I want to do with this is just run truss like into the rock, both directions. Put one there, and then if I escape, hopefully by the end of this I've got a really good looking kind of makeshift dugout cavern that I'm hiding a CV in. Yeah, it's only the short hauler, but still. The effect isn't the same. And so finally, let's see, got it up to this wall. I want it actually one space back in this case, so it's definitely not symmetrical. Let's start with one of these that goes all the way up, and then we're going to put it a block back like that. So these work great on a temperate planet, and if you want to make something like this on a non-breathable planet, then it might not work so well, because even if you put force fields on the entrance there, because we're exposed to the rock here, it's not airtight. You could possibly make it airtight without using, if you didn't use truss blocks, if you used concrete, for example, and then use some very small half blocks between. Could make it airtight but still give it that kind of look of makeshift thing. I'm just gonna, there's a nasty little corner here where I went a bit wrong with the drill. So let's Or just seal that off. Got to be overexcited with the drill. There we go. Okay. So, let's have a look at this. Shut up, drone. Without structural integrity switched on. There we go. Kind of cool looking. Now if I put some lights in here as well, light it up with some spotlights, I think this will look pretty sweet. I could potentially corner some of these closer ones off. I don't know. They don't really line up with the ceiling ones, which is fine. I don't really mind. It's still technically a box. I could do something with this back wall as well. That may actually work quite well. Let's use the thin blocks and just put some reinforcing on this wall here. And the door. Setting the motion sensors on the shore there. There we go. A little bit extra. Reinforcing. That is cool. That is cool. The truss on the concrete. And the natural wall. I like it. I like it. Have we got any lights? So we're getting CVBA devices. We've got 7 lights. Let's use them. Right. I want spotlights. I'm going to stand on this. Shut those sensors up. So let's use these ones. We want type 2 intensity, we want range 20 meters, spotlight, and I don't know, probably like a 35 degree. That's a spotlight. Difficult to tell in the day, obviously. And that is also not center, but then how many lights we have here? 7 lights. Ah, that's annoying that it's not center. Okay. Let's try something. That would have gone in blocks because that's what I'm connected to. Damn it. Maybe if we do it there. No, let's just do 2 lights. Let's do 1 there. And that's spotlight 20 meters with range 36 degrees. Fine. No blink. Blink? Blink frequency 0. Fine. Another 1 there. And then mid hanger. No, that's about there, I guess. And then right at the end of the hanger. There. So that should light it up quite nicely in night time. We'll see soon, no doubt. In 10 minutes. Where am I? Right, I'm here. Yeah. Would like some runway lights as well. Could make some more lights. It's not like I'm short on the materials now. Because if you remember last episode, we placed some auto miners with the Talon over there. Thanks to you guys that pointed out in the comments as well that the reason I couldn't place those auto miners in that last episode was because I was actually connected to my base still. I had no idea. I had actually pressed this one and left it on, and apparently it just stays on, and then it prevents you from placing anything like placeables like water miners. I did not know that, so yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Most helpful. Come on, put like a little. That's how big the spotlight is from that range, but Let's widen that one's angle. 75. There we go. That's cool. Alright. So that's pretty sweet. One more thing. The ACV devices. Put a door on it. Yeah, that one will do. Stick with the default. Perfect. Let's see what this thing looks like from outside. And I want to do a sort of similar thing with the trussing and the kind of the depth and stuff with the HV hanger as well. Give it some texture on the inside rather than it just being a box. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty cool, right? The STU2 has its own little cabin hanger. Awesome! That's cool. That is cool. Right, I'll do one more thing quickly. This edge here. I'm just gonna slope it down sharply. Decent sharp. There we go. I think that should do it. There's a little bit there, but you can still get underneath it. There's like a lip here. So, there's no way I'm going to get the drone under there. I might have to god mode that. Maybe I could use page down. There we go. Do it again. Page down. There we go. Okay, there we go. So, almost. Yeah. It's rough ground. Kind of badly dug out. Don't dig out too much more. Right, there we go. Pretty sweet. So, you know, when I retire the STO2, rather than dismantle it, I think I'll probably just leave it parked in there because it just looks awesome. And it looks so cool. All the turrets have been put away. It's put to sleep. Bless its cotton little socks. Has it got anything in it that I should probably... Right, yes, we've got the 3 auto miners that we actually need to put on the moon. Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. I remember now. That's from dismantling Titans. Where were we with our I can't even remember what I was building in here now. Is it the big, yeah, the super lifter, which I'm working on my live stream. Look how much iron we're almost, I mean, with that, all those iron plates and stuff that I've got there, I might be able to actually, let's disconnect. Actually, we'll go back in there and then connect to that. Although these Sathium plates might be quite good to deconstruct. Put deconstructor in. Put them in there. Yeah, we'll just put these steel plates up in the factory. No way I'm going to go through this many steel plates. It's crazy. Still wish there was a quicker way of doing this. Any updates, X? I don't know how much longer the factory is going to be around. Could be an Alpha 10 thing that they actually start putting the physical factory in, but who knows? We will see. In which case, I'll be able to just put everything like this straight into a factory-in container or something like that, maybe via logistics. And the factory will just use it up from there, I guess. That'd be cool. Boom. These last ones can go into input. There we go. Right. Disconnect from that as well. Good job. Right, we should probably go to the moon, place those last few ore miners on pentaxid, cobalt and magnesium deposits up there. Let's go quickly do that, and then I think we've got an episode. I've got 45 fuel cells, but I've got a few more than that now. At 276. Yeah, let's take. That'll do. More than enough. Short hauler, have you got? Have you got O2? You got a bit of fuel, not much. But you have got O2, so that's fine. Lots of oxygen. I don't have a EVA boost on. I shouldn't need one for the moon. I think you guys have pointed out several times to me that there's 4 cold protection in the multi-boosts, and there's 40 cold protection on there, so it's 44, as long as it's not below minus. I think it only goes to like minus 15 or something. So let's just go. Let's just go and grab some of these. Away. The obstacle course to get in here. Power on. So, what the hell? Have a camera that looks outside, please. Can't see anything right now, so. Oh dear. Nope. Come on, baby. There we go. That's what we need. Yeah, shake it out. Shake it out. Alright, getting it back in later might be a bit tricky. I don't know if it's a hangar bay or a coffin. Like, you know. Oh well. Okay, to the moon we go. Replace those auto miners, and then we're done, I think. Oh my lord, right. Let's put my helmet on and turn oxygen on. No, I only need to do one, but let's do both. Why not? Where is the moon? Behind us. There she is. Okay, let's go. And of course, because we are friendly, honoured, sorry, with our Cyrax buddies, I don't have to worry about being in a territory or drones or drone bases like that over there shooting at me, because we're best buds, so it's all good. Oh well, yeah, then Talon don't have drones, so I'm not even worried about that. Right, I need to connect to that. Put those down there. Okay, good. Let's go for a little spacewalk over the obstacle course. And the STO3, right, I'm going to do, and it will have space to walk out, have its own pedestrian exit. Alright, good job. There we go. Right, so that's our cobalt. Oh, yeah. Of course. Cobalt miner. Now we just need to do the same with a magnesium, which is there's one, and a pentaxid, which is there's one. And then I need more auto miners to be honest, one auto miner on pentaxid is going to give me more pentaxid than I know what to do with, because I've got auto mine deplete switched off. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. Magnesium and cobalt I might need more of. Although magnesium is only really used for flak missiles and stuff like that. Being friends with the Xerax, I don't really know how much I'm going to be using that stuff. Well, tell a lie. I'm going to be blowing the crap out of the Polaris soon, so I'm going to need lots of missiles for that. Hi, drone base. How you doing? I haven't even got my turrets deployed because 0F's given. It's weird. It's so weird. But so cool at the same time. There's that Maggie. And finally, our pentaxid. I do need me on those. That up. There we go. Alright, so that's good. We've got auto miners on all the basics then. The only thing we don't have auto miners on is Neo, which, you know, there are no deposits up here of that anyway. Sathium, Erestrum, and Zascosium. gold, but we don't really count that. So, I think next episode we're going to go Warpy Warps. Let's see, planet info. We've got Neo and Sathium on Hemnath. This is an arid planet. We've got a lava planet over there which has got our Astrum Discosium on it. What else we got? This is just all connected to our planet here, so it's crazy. We got a Restrum on that one, so that's not really worth it. Neo and Sathium on that one. Wow, iron, copper, silicon, cobalt, Neo, Sathium, and Promethium. Yeah, snow planet. Always seems to be the way. The snow planet always seems to have like a crap ton of stuff, but obviously because it's furthest from furthest. That's a word. The furthest from the sun, it has the worst solar power, whereas something like Scalus there would have the best solar power, but is also probably the most horrendous at 41 degrees night temperature. Good. Okay, so we might go to Scalus and see what else we got around there. I don't think there's a planet out there that will have Neo, Sathium, Restrum, and Discosium on it. We're probably going to have to mine Scalus and get out with auto miners to get all the stuff. Or I could just go there with the Earth Mover there, dig out an absolute, well, basically strip mine the planet, and just stockpile it. I don't know how much I'll be able to go through, to be honest. Anyway, that is all for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's episode, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.